She gritted her teeth and wedged her foot into the rack, then twisted it with all her strength, forcing the bone back into place. After recovering, she tried to save herself again. She found a lighter in her bag, and tried to burn paper to keep warm. The weak flame briefly warmed her body, but she forgot, in an enclosed space, fire could be even more deadly. Soon the freezer filled with thick smoke. She choked until she could barely breathe, leaving her no choice but to put out the fire. Looking down, she noticed an igloo in a magazine, and suddenly came up with an idea. Since she couldn't stop the cold air, she could build herself a small shelter to block the wind. She slowly built a windbreak using cardboard boxes and supplies, but she was running out of strength. Before long, she drifted into unconsciousness. Outside, the police checked the time records. They showed that she had indeed clocked out. But the boyfriend couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. After questioning her coworker, he finally learned. The coworker had asked her to move chicken into the freezer before leaving. He instantly realized she might never have left the fried chicken shop. When the girl woke up inside the freezer, she found that her arm had frozen to a metal surface. She clenched her teeth and yanked her arm away, tearing her skin from the freezing metal. By now she had almost no strength left, yet she still picked up frozen chickens and smashed them at the cooling fan again and again. The first fan blade finally stopped, but the second one kept spinning. Looking at the spinning blade, she knew that the next time she closed her eyes, she might never wake up again. At that moment, her father rushed back to the mall, showing the security guard her photo. Only then did the guard remember. She greeted him every day, except that night. He never saw her leave. With the guard's help, the mall doors were opened. Everyone rushed inside to search. At the same time, the girl noticed a screw on the wall. She used a hairpin to slowly unscrew the cover, revealing a fire sprinkler pipe inside. She struck the pipe with her last bit of strength. The metal pipe carried the faint vibrations much farther. In the silent mall, her father suddenly heard a faint echo in the distance. He followed the sound until he stopped in front of the freezer door. When everyone rushed inside, the girl had already collapsed on the floor. Her body was so cold she barely responded. Her father broke down and held her tightly, calling her name over and over again. Maybe she heard her father's voice. Or maybe she felt the warmth of his embrace. The girl finally opened her eyes. What makes Trapped so moving isn't how terrifying the freezer is. It's how realistically it portrays an ordinary person being misunderstood and forgotten by the world. The girl has no superpowers, nor any miraculous tools. All she can rely on is a little nursing knowledge, a basic survival instinct, and the determination to never give up. Her father's search also proves someone who truly loves you won't believe you're gone because of a time card or a police officer's assumption, and simply assume you've disappeared. Many times, people survive not because they're strong, but because in their darkest moments, someone still believes you're waiting for them.